Mileage is showing 51,953 miles. Thanks, Ian. And it's a SQ5 2017. Just had a few issues with this car. It's had a replacement engine under warranty at Audi, and then no sooner as it come back from having the replacement engine fitted, it did less than 100 miles, and then it wanted a replacement steering rack installed, which we were very suspicious about. So had the replacement engine caused it to need a new steering rack? We were told that definitely was not the case by Audi in Leeds, but it just seemed very odd. It was fine, so it broke down on the owner of the car. The lady was driving it to see some relatives. It broke down on the way home on a Sunday evening, side of the road. All the lights come on the dash. Leeds Audi diagnosed it as needing a new steering rack. That was done at a cost of circa £2,500. And then circa 100 miles later from having the steering rack, both the front springs are broken. So again, it's just, is it a coincidence that does the engine come out to do the steering rack, and that's what's caused the steering rack to be broken or reinstalled incorrectly? And again, now both the front springs are broken, which is a relative thing. We can show that from the mileage that the car's done. And there's a crack on the spring at this side, and the front end is nearly sat on the floor actually on this car. And you can see the same there. Now, if it wasn't broken, then it should have been diagnosed when the steering rack was done. That doesn't look like it's too recent. I'd say this car's done less than 100 miles since that steering rack was replaced at a cost of about £2,500, and now it needs a pair of front coil springs. So the engine was done under warranty. Actually, Leeds Audi had the car for about 3, maybe even 4 months before that eventually got authorised and approved. And in the meantime, the lady had to use a hire car. So it has been a big palaver.